Hello everybody. Today I will be teaching my micro teaching lesson for the class. Today my student is my girlfriend. She will be doing with me the engagement part. Our objective is to make sure we understand what type of balancing equations are through real world applications such as burning candles. Let us start then. After I say our grade levels. For the micro teaching lesson, it's going to be with 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, sometimes 9th if students are ahead of the science game. And as I said before, we are doing engagement. What we will be doing today is without knowing the candle smell, the student will be smelling and then looking for observations based on the candle before and after burning. Light it, observe the candle color, the flame, and the smell that is released. So let's start. All right, so for our first candle, it is candle A. Let us continue with lighting, if I can. Oh, first try. Okay, we will light our candle if it lights. Aha, there we go. One's fine. Okay. Give a smell. What do you smell?
Cinnamon.
How do you know it's cinnamon?
I hate cinnamon.
Understood. Can you jot down on the computer what type of observations you see on the candle, what color the candle is, and anything that might be changing? What do you see?
White and the candle's freaking flame is orange.
The flame is orange, and the candle color is?
White.
Awesome. As the camera might say, it is correct. And you say it's cinnamon?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, okay. Burn that out. So can you please jot down the information on the laptop, please? Oh, if you look back on the candle, can you also tell me what type of flame smoke is coming off, what color?
It's white.
White? Okay. Thank you. All right. Good observations. All right. And so for our next candle, can you tell me what the color of the wax is?
White.
Okay. Can you give us first smell without lighting first?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay. Keep that in mind. Does the smell change after lighting? We'll see. Put that down. Is the observation of the flame the same? Same color? Okay. She said yes. Can you give a smell?
Flames.
Correct.
With a hint of vanilla.
Good observation. Thank you. I do appreciate you. And watch the flame. Same color as before? Okay.
What do you mean watch the smoke?
Smoke, yes. If I can speak today, can you please write down the observations for the test B candle, please? All right. Ready for our candle C? Okay. Can you give this a whiff? What smell does it remind you of? Okay. So on our observation worksheet, what you can do is write, I don't know. That'd be perfect. Can you look at the observation of the candle wax, see what color it is?
It is pink.
Ah, pink.
Least favorite color.
Least favorite color. Duly noted. Okay. And so I will start lighting our fire. One candle wick at a time. All right. Can you tell me the observation of the flame, please?
More yellowish orange.
Awesome. So it's a difference from the rest. Can you please jot that down on the worksheet, please? All right. And then when you are done, please take another whiff of the candle. See if the smoke smell is a bit more pronounced than before. Yes, very potent. Can you determine what it is now? Still don't know?
I don't know.
That is perfectly all right. Watch the smoke. What type of smoke color?
Oh, it's a little pink.
The flame is a little pink?
The smoke?
Is a little pink?
Yeah.
Okay. Good observation.
Very light pink.
Very good observation. Can you please write that down on our worksheet, please? And it is very smoky now. And that was for, yes, test C. And now we have our last candle, test D. See how the container itself is a different color than the rest. Let's start. What is the candle of the wax, if you may tell me?
White.
Awesome. What does this smell remind you of? Lemons. Okay, lemons. Okay. That's wax. Wax? Let's light our flame. Ah, fire. Let's see if you can still smell the lemon once it is lit. All right. Still lemon?
Yeah.
Okay, so she still smells lemon. And can you tell me what color the wax is, if I did not ask that already?
White.
Thank you. I am colorblind at this moment, so I need someone else to look for me. All right. Is the fire still orange or yellowy, or is it different color?
Yellow.
Okay, yellow. Okay. So we went from orange to yellow. Very nice. All right. Take a look at the wax smoke.
I had yellow at the beginning.
Yellow at the beginning? Okay. Very nice. Lovely observations. All right, all right. So now that we have lit all 4 candles, have you finished writing your observations?
Yes.
Awesome. I do appreciate your service today. So, to go over what our smells were, for the first one, you were correct. We did smell cinnamon. The chemical compound for that, as you see on the worksheet, you already get a diagram. It is the chemical compound name is called cinnamaldehyde. I found it interesting because cinnamon is in the name of aldehyde, cinnamaldehyde. Such an interesting name for the chemical of cinnamon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's also a chemical compound, organic compound, called penguinium, which the chemical structure is shaped like a penguin. I know, right?
It's shaped like a penguin.
Quite yes.
I didn't know that.
I know. I didn't either until I learned it. I was like, okay. Very lovely organic structure. And the name, perfectly unique. You can tell I've taken organic chemistry about 2 years ago. I still remember that compound because it's very unique. For our test candle B, it is quite correct. You have pronounced it as vanilla. The pungent vanilla smell. The chemical name for the compound, as you can see it on the paper, is called vanillin. Vanilla, vanillin. What a very basic name, like the basic ice cream, don't you think? Our candlelight C is called methanone, or methone, sorry. I'm adding another O and an N. It is peppermint, actually. One of the chemical ingredients is methone to make peppermint. That's why we get that pungent smell, and that smell helps us remember what stuff we eat. So if you normally eat peppermint candy, smelling that smell will be like, oh, peppermint. It kind of happens sometimes. And then for our last candle, candle D, we have limonene. As you said, you smelled lemons, right? Limonene is actually the chemical compound for citrus, one of the key ingredients for citrus. So you are absolutely right on that one. Lemons.
I do like citrus.
Yes, indeed. And these chemical compounds are not the only ones you smell when you smell lemons or peppermint or vanilla bean. These are only one of the many chemical compounds. So, for the rest of class, or the rest of today, your goal is to try to search up anything that might be the smell of vanilla, citrus, cinnamon, and try to see what other chemical compounds, organic compounds, may be correlating with cinnamon or cinnamaldehyde or vanillin. You don't have to memorize any chemical compounds. You don't have to look up any pictures and understand them. All you need to do is look up the name and make sure, oh, are these two chemical compounds normally together? Because the reason I'm making you do this is so that you at least see an organic structure. Because the higher up in science you go, the more you will have to look at these chemical structures, learn how they are, learn the naming, and learn how they go. But for this class, all you have to do is just look at it and be like, okay, cool, I looked at it. And then when you Google it, Google in vanillin and what other smells or other compounds are connected with vanillin. And then tomorrow, when everyone comes back for class, we will just start listing off vanillin, what other compounds might be with vanilla. And let's see. And the reason I am making you smelling candles is because during a chemical reaction, you start off with solids, liquids, and then when you react them, they produce gases through let's say a combustion reaction. You have two chemicals, you react with fire and oxygen, and you create two different chemicals on the other side of your products. And most of the time, you most definitely get a gas. You would release CO2, and you would also, in candles specifically, you would release other compounds such as vanillin, cinnamaldehyde, which gives you that specific smell. And those compounds float in the air in the smoke. They go into your nose, and your olfactory senses, that is what will make you remember in your brain, oh, I remember the smell. If that doesn't make sense, or if it does. So this is a little introductory engagement section for our micro teaching lesson. Hopefully this has enlightened your world like a candle does. And thank you for coming to my micro teaching lesson. I hope that everyone understood and is awesome the rest of the week. All right, have a good rest of the day.